Hey YouTube, what's going on? Dave back again, and today I've got I'm breaking this down into two parts for you guys. Part one is going to be the daughters of General Wu. I'll do the general himself because he is so massive, and he is probably 75% of the makeup of the whole kit. But I wanted to show you guys this. I took a couple days and did all the magnets and what pins that there are, though there are very few, and I thought I'd show you what I came up with. Now this kit is 80%, 85% magnetized, just for easy breakdown, for painting, for everything else. I haven't really done much as far as seam cleanup, so I still have to do that. I still have to do some detail, little detail work, cleaning up some pieces, and that's about it. Now the only things I haven't stuck on the kit itself are the little pieces like the banners, the little strands of hair, and the bunnies. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to take this one and kind of shuffle it off to the side. We've got this one over here, and we've got the main body on here. Now that is not a pinhole. There's actually an accessory that goes in there as well as there. And you can see I actually have my magnets in there, there, and down in there. Now I do plan on doing a follow-up video just to touch on how to work with magnets, because I still get questions on that, whether it's through Google+, Facebook, email, asking me the best way to deal with magnets. So I think I'll do a touch-up video, especially since now I have a lot better quality videos than I did when I first did my initial one. And I'm going to do a series on working with resin, stuff like that. I think you guys might enjoy that. But we're going to start off with the head. As you can see on here, got my magnets placed in there. Now you do kind of have to, and this is where I really enjoy doing this, you kind of have to take an artistic and calculated portion on this of what magnets will go where, what strength will work best. So like on these are, I don't have the length on them, but they're longer than 1/8 inch. So we got that in there. Now it is a tight fit anyway, but I put the magnet just in case, because I'd rather be safe than sorry. And we've got the front portion of the hair, and I did have to do some narrowing because with the way that the magnets went in here, it did narrow down that channel a little bit. So we're going to place in the hair, and then the back side. And again, I do still have to heat this a little bit so that meshes up real well. But I did take that into account when I put the magnets in there. But as you can see, that looks real good. Nothing's coming loose. For the bottom section down here, you've got a magnet in there for that leg. And a couple magnets there. The magnets that I have, I need to order some more. I have these that are 1/4 inch. I think they're 1/4 by 1/4, and then I have these. And I ended up using these because they're half the size of those. So, but I need to order some more for the dragon. So the skirt just goes on, and I do need to kind of heat that so it form fits a little bit better. But that works for now. But that goes together real well. Grab this other leg, and I knew I was going to do that. Put the leg on, and this was a actual blast to put together and everything, as far as the whole kit itself. You have the right arm. Now if you remember, I mentioned that I was missing 2 fingers, one on this girl and one on the other one. Well, I ended up finding this one. It was actually on here, and I know where the other one is. There was some resin bits and stuff on the mat here, and I kind of blew on it, and I caught this one as it was flying toward the back of the table, but the other one I didn't end up catching, and it's actually against the wall underneath this table. Not a big deal though. It just means having to crawl under the table to get it. So that goes in there. There's a magnet in that one. And in there. And then there she is in her glory. Now for those wondering, these are in 1/7 scale. And they do stand approximately with her like that, about 8 inches. So they're not bad. So there is that one. And we'll move on to the other one. So as you can see, magnets. Now this one I decided to do some pins in the arms, magnets in the neck, and I'll show you why here in a second. But here's the head. Just pops right in there. Just boop. Front piece of hair. Back piece of hair. You have the skirt, the waist, goes together like so. Magnets in the legs. So like that. Now here's where the tricky part came in. So if you remember, we had these that the arms go in. I did the pins because magnets would not hold that properly. Because of this, the weight on it. So I mean, it's just a small aluminum rods, but that will work fine on that, and it'll probably get glued once it's all done. And on the other one, which is much easier to do, find the hole, get in the hole. There we go. All right, so as you can see, there are both of the daughters. It's going to sit on the kit about like that. I think as far as engineering and how these end up going together, couldn't be any better. I really like them. I need to finish cleaning them up. I did an initial wash on them. I'm going to do another, clean up the seam lines, just kind of refine some details and get these primed up so that everything is all uniform. I'll do another video on that. It'll probably be next week. Stay tuned. I'll have another video coming up, which will be the general himself. That one might be a little lengthy just because there's so many pieces. And then I have to figure out how to do an overall put together for you guys because it is freaking massive. I will talk to you guys all later. As usual, peace out, YouTube.